Hey guys, it's gonna do a little quick video. Got a mail call. Got a couple of cards, shop cards in from a couple of guys. First one is I got this one first from Rick Zink and Skeletal Remains. That's a pretty cool card. Thanks, Rick. I really appreciate it. That's a really great card. I don't know. I haven't even thought about cards, but maybe I should. We'll see. All right. Thanks, Rick. And then the other one is from Rambler 69, Old Tom, Styrene Addict. Great card. These are my first two cards, and I really appreciate it, fellas. I'm going to put them up, and hopefully I get some more. So anyway, I appreciate it, and you know, that's pretty cool. Thanks. All right, I'll also give you an update on the Fairlane. When I was working on the distributor, I was going to put it in. I dropped the engine, but it's a good thing because this water pump, it was switched around. I had it in the wrong way, upside down, which is, I'm a Ford guy. I should have known that. But also the fuel pump I had down here where the oil filter goes. So maybe it's a good thing I dropped it. Also the oil filler pipe here, I had no idea where that went. But looking at an FE block of the same era, actually out of a Fairlane, did not have this filler here. It had the filler up here. So this had both, so I'm just going to plug that. But anyway, yeah, now I'm going to have to make a new fuel line because that fuel line obviously is not going to work because it came from down here. Which is good because that fuel line I used before, I used stainless steel wire. Holy smoke, that stuff was tough to bend. I found some stuff at Michael's. Just like a silver-plated copper wire. Works really well. I've been practicing with it, so that's what I'm going to use for that. And then we'll continue to march on that, and you know, put this stuff all back on. It broke, but anyway, it was on the wrong spot anyway. So anyway, that's that. Also, I have been practicing for the trim. I don't know if you can see this. I hope so. But all three of these lines are what is that stuff? The Molotow chrome, the pens, they're not too bad, but I did this one first, and I'm gonna let it set for maybe, God, it must have been 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes. And I figured I'd see if it was dry, so I rubbed my finger on it over it, and you can see it just killed it. It took all the shine out of it. So I thought, well, you know what, let's see if I can remove it. So I took a little bit of windshield washer fluid and on a Q-tip, and I rubbed it here, and I had to rub really hard to get it off. It was pretty much stuck, but you can see that stuff actually ate into the paint. And that was only after, you know, a couple of minutes. Like up here, this is all eaten into the paint. But this is all dry. I let this dry for about four or 5 days. Now I rub my hands over it and my thumb, and it's still shiny. It's not too bad. And I did some other stuff here. This is the Uniball pins. I did a little bit of right there, the gold, and this here is the silver. And let me see. This line here. This is also the Molotow chrome. I let that set. That worked out pretty good. But still, like right here on the end, I rubbed it. You can see it's a little bit not quite as shiny as it is anywhere else. But the bad thing about this stuff is if you make a mistake and you try to get it off, and if you're, I don't know what it's like on a lacquer, but on enamel, it just went right through the paint. And it was quick, so there's no fixing it. If you get some little bit of, you get a screw up where it's actually, you're not on the chrome where you want it to be, it's not coming off without ruining the paint. So I don't think I'm going to be using that stuff. And this stuff, the Uniball paint pens. They're pretty tough. Boy, right off the bat though, it'll wipe right off. It comes off. You have to let it sit a couple of days also. But again, it's not as shiny. I haven't tried clear coating it yet. I was thinking about putting some Future over it to see what kind of shine it did. But anyway, so I'm terrible at bare metal foil. The last car I did in bare metal foil was probably about 10 years ago, and it ended up in the trash can. I spent hours and hours on it, and I had the worst time. It may have been old foil. I'm not sure. I think it probably was maybe a year old. But it ended up in the trash can. I got really angry at it, and I actually cut into the paint, did a bunch of stuff to it, and just said, screw it. So it went in the trash. Anyway, that's about it. That's the update. I'll be getting back to the motor, doing some other stuff. I did do, let me see, finish off the interior on the Fairlane. If I can get it out of the box without dropping it. And now on the trim, the seat trim, that's that Molotow chrome, and it came out all right. You know, you just can't touch it. You gotta let it set for quite a while. But anyway, the interior is done. So yeah, I'm getting ready to stick it back together. Just to screw up with the engine, but that's all right. I'll fix it. Anyway, thank you, and you guys have a wonderful day and a great week. And thanks, you guys. Thanks, Rick. Thank you, Tom, for the cards. And we'll talk to you later. Bye.